recording as well. Game, no, don't black screen me. Thank you. May 14th, by the way, Remastered comes out, and I am going to stream playing it, because I'm going to have fun with that. So I also got a DM from one of the players of the mission saying he's concerned because a lot of the enemies only have like 1 or 2 mags. And the reason they only have 1 or 2 mags is because they kill them so quickly. It's to kind of discourage them looting the guns and ammunition off of the bodies. Because realistically, the AI don't need more than 1 or 2 mags. Yeah, I was testing the napalm here. There's a lot of things I need to do. All right, let's list it out. I have to build player kits. I have to build a list of assets for a fortified tool framework for a FOB. I have to figure out where I want to build this in the AO. And I think those are the major 3 things. So let's actually find an AO that would be good here. Because what I'm thinking is we'd also just, like, go to a place that has an AO and just delete it. And then have them build their own, you know? And then actually, like, looking at this, I can, let's give him a warm also start building, like, a line of assets here. One of the issues that's going to come up, though, is I still, like, I don't want to have more than 50 assets here. So I'm going to need sandbags, trench lines, helipads. So let's do, like, the small utility stuff first. Because if you do too many, it's too much. What the fuck is this abomination of a son? You'll never be better than Commander Shepard. I mean, it's a meme song. It's a lovely song. Don't talk shit about this song. Oh yeah, when the player base charged an open field. Yeah, that usually doesn't end well. Was that 3 years ago? I feel like that was a little more recent, like within 2 years. It was this AO, right? They charged in the open like here and here. It was interesting. I mean, they had to, like, you know, there were places they had to cross. I mean, this was one of the best places they could have done it. All things considered, this would have been a little bit better, but it got messy. Like, this is the best place because you only have to fight that fortification line. The issue with charging right here was everything that was over here also fired, and it was messy. They still did it, but could have been better, could have been worse. I'm still happy that they picked one of the better places to do it. Yeah, okay, no, we're not doing the large ones. Now the question is, what type of trench networks do I want to do? And those are actually the bad people, the PAVN. Let's stick with US here. Now, realistically, I could do the halves. But again, this is just collecting everything I got. Yeah, because we don't want the Tanoan ones. We do want the bunkers, though. The bunkers are going to be really important. Why do I have bunker 2? Where's the bunker 1? Question mark. I don't like how it changes soil types right there, though. Now, is that just because of the map, or is that, like, an actual... Let me go back to the cross. No, alright. So, yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, that's what I want. So where's bunker 1? Because if you say bunker 2, that implies there's a bunker 1. And then when I don't see bunker 1, my brain gets confused. Yeah, and these are the PAVN ones. We're not going to worry about that. So I need to find tower and sandbags. So what I'm doing right now is basically I'm getting all these assets because I'm going to make a fortified tool framework to build them. We'll see this in work tomorrow for the Stargate op because I do have a World War II fortified framework for them to use. Ruined NVA tower, interesting. Bunker 1 is in the trees. Oh, the trees, man, not the trees. All right, I'll have that as a backup, but I don't want to do... I want to do the, you know, the fortified ones. Why is it, like, bright white? Those are just cut ports. That I'll also keep in mind, like, as an actual, like, communications tower. Water tower... No... Light tower, no. Oil tower, ruin, Lamau. No. Old tower, fort. Oh, those are bad ones. Guard tower. Yeah, that's what we want. And then watchtower, yeah. Alright, that's exactly what we want. I need to find the tents, too. Yeah, no, those are scripted to spawn, guys. We won't do those, necessarily. I'll give them some statics as things that they spawn with that they can set up, but if they were to build that, that would also spawn that AI there, which would be a really cool concept, but we're not going to get to that. Player's going to be US. No, give me the unsung ones. There we go. Yeah, the MASH tent. I love it. I'll do that one. Open tent for storage. Supply tent's nice, but it would throw them off. I think those are listed as support because these will actually like repair things when they come nearby. That's vanilla features. Okay, so we have those. What about these? No. All right. Let's just dive into the mod and see what we can find. Barb, what the heck are you on about? There will be no horminess in this channel. Barb being Barb. I never got into MASH either, but I know of it. That's all cup furniture. Yeah, so everything cup, because cup adds a copy. You know, hold on. Guys, I don't know about you, but that says Flag USA even though it's tied to the NVA? So the item's named NVA, but it's listed on my roster as USA. I'm pretty sure this is not a US flag. I could be wrong. You know, as an American, I sometimes get confused. But I don't think that's, could be wrong there. Ah, yes, an SA-2, an S-75 SA-2 SAM missile launcher. Guys, oh, it says decoy on it. Yep, that is definitely a SAM launcher. I just deleted it, and it's okay. Awesome. Interesting. I like that, though. That's a nice decoy. That's the new 2021 version of the flag. It got updated 21 minutes ago. Oh, man. I love this game. It's cool how it's buried away in its own section. There's a lot of Easter eggs within mods that you really have to dig for sometimes. Huh. Ow. Yeah, so these are some of the other things we found earlier. I love how some of them name it hookah pipe, some name it a water pipe. It's silly. Alright, so those are all of the ammo boxes, backpacks. No, these are buildings. So if this is like a setup camp, we won't want anything that's built up like that. We want, I just collected and did that acid again. Camo nets would also be good. Helipad, I already have one. Medevac, I don't want to build there. We're not really going to do medevac, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Fuel depots, don't worry about. Con cage. Barb, look, it's horny jail. So again, there's a few things I would like to do, but at the same time, I'm also debating removing the radio tower. But we'll see what happens. Oil tower, motor pool, is that? No. Oh, wait, nope, there's a bad picture in there. We're not gonna talk about that. Showers, that's nice. Again, a lot of small stuff, but if we put too much stuff in the build thing, it's gonna be so clogged up, they're not gonna be able to see what they can build with it. What I'm looking for is this bunker here. Would they bring sheet metal for these bunkers? Yeah, so I'll actually keep the guardhouse there. That's a cool one. Was that a freaking... Yeah, that's a static 20mm. Don't worry about it. We're actually missing a few bunker types here. Signal tower. I mean, that's a better radio tower than that, so I'm gonna do that instead. Yeah, we're not doing maintainers. It's not like they're building an airfield. No, come on, there has to be more stuff here. Rock God. Yeah, see, here are the flags. And here are the sniper trees. Those are enemy trenches. Here we go. This might be what we're looking for here. What's the difference? Oh, right. Yeah. I only need one. Those are like mortar bunkers. There's also inappropriate stuff in there. Bunker complex. Interesting. This is like trench line stuff. So there's actually a lot of trench warfare stuff in here that I didn't even realize. That's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. I love building 20 separate individual loadouts for 1936 partisan forces. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, Barb. I read somewhere that Vietnam engineers wouldn't use chainsaws to cut trees because bullets were most likely lodged inside of them. That doesn't sound too good. Little wet foxhole there. I like it. I think I'd prefer that one because those sandbags right there. Who makes bright green sandbags? That's hilarious. I'll have that one instead. Yes, we have that guard tower. Gun pit. Yeah. I'm not gonna let them do perimeter wire because it fucks with AI pathing, and I know they're gonna abuse it because I've seen them do it again. Punji stakes, keck. Alright, then some sandbag stuff. No, no.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
What does NS mean? What does NS mean? Something under? No? No? I have no idea. We already have that there. I'll keep it with the tent. Not safe? Oh. That would make sense. Yeah, and these are all the trench lines. Weapon pit. Oh, yes. Yeah, and we have all those trenches spawn. Dirt heaps, fortifications with PAVN. Glasses, headgear. Now I think we're just getting into everything. I have an idea of what it might mean. Let me go back to it. Let me just make sure there's nothing else down here. I'm also going to give him a few howitzers. But I got to make sure they can, like, spawn them. Nope, it does have a shadow. I was thinking no shadow, so who knows. Alright, gonna go ahead and spawn that. How many assets is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32... 33, 34, that should be, it's going to be a little cluttered, but that's A-okay. Now, do I seriously want to use that as an AO, or do I want to go somewhere else? Here might be better, because there's a little more room to work with around here, and there's some villages off on the far side. So yeah, I'm going to actually move all of that over here, because I am going to use the main airbase as the respawn point. But yeah, then I can say, hey, recon out these villages around while that base is being hit. Yeah, it should be good. All right. Operate locally. Function 5 key. Circle. You're from Vietnam? Nice, Knight. Hope you enjoy this then. Hope everything for you is doing A-okay as well. Now, here's the fun part. I need to tab out, and I need... Actually, let me just do it this way, because I can just copy the framework from the one I already have listed. I didn't even make a player slot. Liru. See, that's why you do that first. Other way. Boom, he's down. I just need to get into the admin pool I have in the mission. Pretty much every Vietnam op I've done, I just get dunked on by NVA or VC. Jeez. I mean, I will admit, Vietnam ops, you generally do want to swarm, but within reason. Like, I'm giving them a giant air asset that I intend for them to, like, air dunk everything on, so... So this I need to copy over, because that's going to be for the, whatchamacallit op. Oh, the Stargate one, so I'm going to label these real quick. So, blue 4, 1,500. I'm only going to give them 1,000 points for this one, but they should be able to make a good size fob with this, and then file, save as, save those as frameworks. And now we have this lawn process here. And then we'll be able to test it on server. All right, so now we're going to organize everything. Like, what would be the primary thing to be able to build? It would be trenches first. Then sandbag stuff. And then utility stuff. Because how you label things affects how they're ordered. So we'll build it like that. So how I get class names, there might be an easier way to do it. I don't know. I just do find asset. There's our asset. I copy it, tab out, and then I'm going to replace it. And I'm going to say all of the trench stuff is going to be worth 10 points regardless. And then bunkers, 25, utility stuff, 15, yada-da. So this is just going to be a long process. And then once you're done with it, you can delete it. Though I want to do this in somewhat of an order, so I'm actually going to change some of these names here. So we'll do full, then half, then full, then half. So SP20, SP20 half, SP40, SP40 half. And then that bunker one I'll put at the end. Realistically, though, the bunker we can put with the other bunkers here. And then trench end I'll put at the end there. Bunker I'll also put next to that one, because that's the same thing as that. Because again, ordering is really important, just for like sectioning things off. In right-click, you can directly copy class names. How? It's in the log? Ooh. Alright, thank you. This is why I like streaming what I do, because I find new things. Okay, so that, yep, that copies that directly. But if I take 2 under log, what does log classes as string do? Interesting. So I could just add brackets to all of that and then just make the framework itself around that. Yeah, knowing's half the battle, literally. Neat. Alright, I mean, if that's the case, I'm going to do that a different time then. Because all I have to do is just add a bunch of numbers and parentheses to that script. And I'll be fine. I'll save it to the end then. So... Wait. Okay. A lot of backpedal here. Cool. Because what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to take this as a list. It's going to be a little messy on the frame. Okay, no, here's what I'll do then. Because it's going to copy them in the list of how they're spawned. So I'm going to just completely respawn all of these in the order I want. Except I need them to kind of be, like, out on their own. Cool. You learn something new every day. Because I'm going to be honest, if I read through a bunch of class names, I'm not going to be able to make heads or tails of them. There are only lazy coders. Yeah, I do agree with that statement. Remember, for a college class, I had to do... Literally did the final project on, like, the 3rd week, because I just wanted to be done with that class, and I found a really easy way to do it. But I still got dinged on everything because I didn't comment anything, and you're supposed to comment, even though commenting every single little thing is dumb. But it was an intro level class, so I get it, because they wanted you to say, alright, you know, this is the strain that does blah blah blah. That's like, hey, you know, anyone with 2 cents would know what it does. But Chaos Show, thank you so much for showing me that. Appreciate it. Alright, and then I can literally just take that, right-click, log, copy as string. And then I can individually go through all of these. I'm just gonna do it now. And get this all in code. There is also something I could do in Notepad++ to say, hey, for all of these, I can just, because most of these begin with the word land, but at the same time, I can just, you know, give myself carpal tunnel here. Okay, so for that framework, it's a double, and then a comma, space, and then a value. What are the pits? Corner, corner half, cross. Those are the pits. So those I want to double up to 15, and the end piece will be 5. So covered is like a pit, so we'll do 15... For those. Bunker 2, let's do 25. What's pit 3? We'll do 20, because there's no top cover on that. Troop 2 is a mortar bunker, so I'm going to do 20. Foxhole, I'm going to make 10. Gun pit, I'm going to do 25. Mortar pit, I'm going to do 10. And then all of these are going to be 5. Actually, no, 10, 10, 5, 5. Weapon pit. That's a bunker, so let's do 25. No, let's do 20, because the 25 is the big one. Wooden tower. Both those I'm going to do 15. Signal tower, I'm going to do 25. Tents here. I'm going to keep it simple and make all those 10. The guardhouse I am going to make... Yeah, we'll keep it 10. Alright, and then I have to close it and then comma it. And then at the end... 3 brackets call A's fortify registry objects. Okay. There's no comma at the end of that, right? Alright, so... And I gotta make sure that Blue 4 is recognized as a faction. Alright, let's see if it works. I need to add a fortify tool to my player model here, and I need to make sure I am on Blue 4. Why did you type Blue 4, you inane monkey? You can't do Vietnam music because it's copyrighted, and because I do have Twitch staff that follow me, I don't want to take any chances, and I'm sorry for that. A Namat based off of We Were Soldiers, I'd have to look into We Were Soldiers itself, but yeah, possibly. No, I get why commenting your code is important. It's just they wanted you to comment every little thing. By the way, at the end of Mando Ops, you could use Achilles copy to clipboard to get all class names and quantities out. That's what the INIDB2 framework was doing, in a sense, and copying that to a text automatically and saving it, and then I would take that and then copy it along. But yeah, no, you're right. I could also use Achilles' way to do that as well. So, you're right. Alright, let's see if it works. What is it missing? Line 10. Didn't work, did it? No. Okay, fuck. Hold up. Land net 10. Okay, it's missing one of those somewhere. Oh, great. Now, I could just look it up in Notepad++, but where would be the fun in that? Did I put a bracket somewhere I'm not supposed to? Do. Where is the bracket? And then you triple bracket it, right? So all the front brackets are there. Did I miss an end bracket? No, for real. Wait, where's the end bracket? Oh, wait. Is it because I don't have that? Does the example have that? No, it doesn't, but it worked. Frackety, frackety, jackety, wackety, sackety. Why? Why do we do this? Oh, because it's double space. Ah. Hold on. Give me a second. Otherwise, all the commas are in place. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, didn't like because there were extra spaces hidden. I hate you. Wait, no. Okay, there is a missing fucker. I found... No? That's not it. Do we need to get M's in here? Oh, no, please. I'm doing the pesky way. I'm checking everything. Because somewhere there's a missing bracket.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Even though I can't seem to find the missing bracket. So where's the missing bracket then? There's no missing bracket. Why is it saying there's a missing bracket? Rah! Land Heli H2. But I have the bracket there. It's because it's missing a comma. That's why. The error wasn't with the bracket. It was with the motherfucking comma. I hate this game. Coding! Yeah, see, there's no comma right there. That's why. Yeah, see how it's all cluttered like that? That's 34 objects, but hey, they can at least put it down. Make it work. 1,000 bucks should be enough. The one issue we might have, though, is they might not be able to remove it when it's placed. Yeah, so you gotta find one spot right in the middle. Yeah, I'm not seeing any penetration. Syntax is a bitch. Yeah, I know. I suck at syntax. I also love how I'm floating here, even though there's no shadow for the thing I'm floating on. Wait, there's no shadows on this thing, period. What the hell? God? It's me, your boy. I think 1,000 will be enough for that. But, alright, framework works. Excellent. 8-man squads or 10-man squads. And I also have to debate, what side assets am I going to give them? we can get rid of all this because it works. The helis are going to be in the AO. And I will give co-pilot options for the gunners, but I know there's a few people that like to play co-pilot, and I have a feeling if I call this mission, there's going to be some people that, you know, want to do the more boring jobs. Yeah, 10 I agree would be, since that's the local one. But let's see, U.S. Standard Force. What's nice about having a description extension with respawn equal to 0 is I can have them spawn on position in a place I choose, and the respawn position can be like back at base. And then I can be there to call in to say, hey, we got reinserts, so, you know, one chopper needs to go back. Though then again, since they're not going to be doing any major air vac, I don't need chopper gunners. Instead, I could do these for reinserts and just have 2 pilots. And then they can go back and grab the slicks, because there will eventually be an air evac that they'll have to do. So we'll do 2 Iroquois there. Yeah, 1 SL, 1 medic, and then 2 fire teams. That's how I normally do it anyway. But I'm trying to think, like, what do I want to do for artillery? And then do I want to make a box of mines? And then resupply. But first I need to, like, get their thing first. So a mortar, we'll do 2 mortars. I don't think we'll do any heavier guns, but, you know, that'll be enough. And I'll give them a range car, and I'll need to get a few people on to test which artillery, if the 81mm or the artillery range card works for that. I'm not gonna do any armored pieces. Do I want to do any air Vics? With this AO being along a major road, no, we'll keep them foot-based. I don't think a Huey would be able to sling a 113 anyway. Support... No. What am I thinking? Static. Yeah, some low-cal. We'll do 4 of these puppies. Recoilless rifle. And I'll have to actually spawn in here and make sure I can pick all this up. So let me spawn in as a player. 2 high 50s. Two high M60s. I'm going to give them a lot to play with, and we're not going to do a GL. But I am going to do searchlights. And I do want to test them. Add-on options, environment, because this is going to... I do want to make a dynamic day-night cycle here. Let me put it to a night that has moonlight for testing, because for the actual op, they're not going to have any... It is going to be like an actual dark map, but I will, I'm going to give them illumination equipment and shit. Alright, cool. Do I have anything other than the M40? Nope, that's the only AT. Cool. I don't want to do artillery or howitzers, because they're going to be within, I'm going to have enemies get, like, within the minimum engagement distance of this base. Why not let's go wild with 2K? Again, in testing, I will determine what they're able to build. We'll have a pre-op, quote unquote, and it'll just be like a testing thing. Do they get points back if they delete objects that they put down? Yes. But alright, let me make sure these are all pick-upable. Because if you can't move them, then what's the point of building with them? So the big one is pick-upable. This... It says 81 mil, but it has all the designation stuff right here. So actually, I could test that on my own. And then, yeah, we got that disabled. And then, so those boxes are part of that asset. 30 cals you can pick up and shit easy. These you can pick up and shit easy. I just got to make sure for all the boxes I put down that they're only 50% full. Otherwise, they can't be carried. At worst, I can do 75%. They can be dragged around, though. So I might actually do drag. But let me see how bright these things are. I'm hoping they use the scripts. Alright, I'm actually going to abort. I'm going to make it pitch fucking black. It's okay. It could be a little better, but it also is going to be dependent. What if I make it the darkest night possible? Yeah. What do I get? Yeah, it is quite pathetic, I agree. But you gotta understand, some of the illumination equipment I will give them will literally let them throw a pocket sun. So it'll even out. But, you know, it just means I'll give them more searchlights. I'll give them like 8 total, or 10. So yeah, this... Yeah, so you gotta turn on with that. So that's okay. It's not the best, but it has a good range, though. So it's effective up to about 100 meters. But if I give them like 10 or 12 of those, they'll do their job. But again, if go back to the Dog Island campaign I did, the illumination that they would get was absolutely fucking ridiculous. And then I'm gonna give it back to them because it's really good illumination. So let's do 12 so they have plenty of backup. Let's give them like a reason to have some of these on secondary, you know? So I'm gonna do 4 of these. 2 mortars. We'll do 2, yeah, we'll do 2 recoilless rifles because there's 2 routes into the AO. We'll do 6, actually, and then 8. So a lot for the base building group to play with. And I'm going to actually knock up the amount of defensible material. Let's do 1250. Let them build something formidable. That should be a good number. Though the Stargate one, I have them on 1,500, and I'm using some slightly nicer variables. But it looks like some of it does get up to 25, so Stargate will really help me gauge what they can build in that regard. Barb, stop being lewd, you little shit. Alright, so we have our static framework, our ACE framework. Who do we want this to be? I want it to be not a Special Forces Division, not the Transport Battalion, Airborne Brigade. Technically, it would be Air Assault, though. But everyone was Air Assault, so Big Red 1 would actually be fine. So let's build them off of Big Red 1. That's 25th Infantry. Alright, so simple way to do it this. Oh, do I really want... do I want to do it that way? I'm gonna run a poll real quick. Do TSB internal poll. Friggity frack, where's our all-tier opinion place? There we go. Next. Vietnam, do and art. Pose. Give me oh god, all the emotes I have on standby are lewd. Why are they lewd? Damn it. Where's the TSP section? Uh... Cool. All right, so real simple. I'm just polling them. I'll make the decision by the end of the stream. For RTOs or squad leaders have the radio. But for now, let's build a fire team. So I'm going to need a TL. I'm thinking TLs will do Grenadiers. I really want to do ops with M79s, but no one in TSP likes playing with the M79, so I'm not going to do that to them. Let's see. NCO, what do I have here in terms of roster? Base commander will be ground command. Yeah, we can build ground commands team and the pilots. So base commander, secondary slot for 2IC and JTAC, and then platoon medic. You're actually even better. Base commander, platoon commander. So actually base commander, he'll be like in charge of the garrison stuff. So let's actually do platoon commander. Platoon leader, and then I always double spawn him because 2IC I give the same designation. Do I have a JTAC slot pre-built? It doesn't look like it. That, and then medic. And then we're going to do M16s with 20-round magazines. Well, I mean, you would... We'll look into it, because I might do a Grenadier slot if I can find a good TL weapon, but we'll get there when we get there. I might put some Starlight scopes down, like a box of those, just to, you know, have, because I do intend for this to, you know, have a night section. Tracer mags, though, we're definitely going to do. Okay, so let's build our thingy. So I usually do 10 bandages, 1 set of cable ties, earplugs, 1 morphine, 1 epi. I'm not going to do E-tools, though. I'm only going to do fortified tools within the fortify group. And then 2 tourney. But I'm going to be able to pack a shit ton of stuff in their kits. So actually, I'm going to buff it a little bit. We're going to do 15, 2 morphine, and 2 epi. And still 2 tourney. And then in uniform, I'm also going to do illumination stuff. Right, OAS. Oh, that's funny. Let's do 2 smoke grenades, because we're going to consider there is going to be resupply at base, so I can kind of vary them out a little bit. Where are my ridiculous fucking... I think they're only GLs that, Yeah, I think it's only the GLs that can do illumination. I could have sworn there was a hand flare. But I guess not, you know, because we have the vanilla, the ace one, sure, but I don't want to do those. If I really want to piss off, I can give all F1s. You go, huh? Two smokes, 2 frags. And then this guy, he's in charge, so I'll give him some of the fun ones. Now, if my player base votes for RTOs, I'm just going to make the 2IC the RTO. So far, RTO is slightly in the lead. If you're a member of TSB, the poll is in all-tier opinions place, which is more towards the bottom. So I think for these guys, I'm also going to, we're going to do the 203 system. But that's going to be like a very rare thing, like only for commanding units. So I tested all these. I forget what the exact difference is, but they're all very bright. So... 381 HE. Ten of those, 4 additional 381 HEs. Do 4 additional for now. 2 red smoke and 2 red flare. I can only do 1 red flare. That's fine. By the time it's night, they'll be back at base anyway. So we'll actually... No, we'll do the 1 red flare for now. I'll build this up halfway, leaving room in case I need to switch for the radio backpack. So let's do his handgun mags in case he wants some. We're going to do 15 mags a guy, though. And let's bump it up to 3 HE. Two throwable green smokes, 2 throwable red smokes. And here are the green ones. Whiskey time. What's my choice of whiskey lately? I don't mean to advertise. Dante got me hooked on this stuff. Proper 12. It's very smooth, but it still has a good bite of whiskey. Am I going to be making any more uploads of me making flying sub goats with M60s? I still do laboratory stuff from time to time, Chief. It's just whenever I feel like it. Local or national sold? I think it's national. Because he gets it up in where he lives, north of me, so I think it is a national brand. Did I, yes, as, oh wait, no, the horror game, no, but I will. Again, there's so much I have to do, man. As good luck with your dental hygiene, though. Alright, so regardless, I'll keep this half filled, and if I need to adjust it, I need to adjust it. Get rid of the radio. Make sure there's no GPS. Binos I like. No NVGs, perfect. He's got a little towel. And then they gave him a Colt 1911, which I am fine with. Now, is there... Let me look real quick. I don't think there's, like, a good... American, like, you could do the M2, but also for the Grenadier, you could just make it an M79, like, secondary, you know? You can still give them, like, a carbine or something, even though that wouldn't be right. You could still give them an M16, but you just give them that as the secondary weapon. I'm just saying, for commanders, though, I always like to give the best stuff, like, top of the line. You know, because that's to kind of help push them to be commanders. So J-Tech, I know for a fact I'm going to give a radio as an LR, so, I mean, realistically, let's just copy and paste. It's just the difference is going to be... he is given a backpack here. I just have to find the proper designation. Hopefully my voice won't crack. So let's get J-Tac one. I like the smoke grenades on that, but we also got some colored smokes on that. So for this guy, his stuff is going to go up like tenfold for like marking shit. So 5, 5, and then for his weapon, yeah. Day's going all right. Hoping to finish this mission file by 10 o'clock, but I might make an admin change in a bit. If it's even, I'll just do RTOs, because I want to add that level of difficulty, hoping that that means Ground Command will keep his forces closer together, but I know he's not. But hey, if it means I get to murder everyone in a jungle, I'll take him up on that offer. Alright, we're doing 15... 15, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. Ooh, do I want to be mean and make this a packless scenario? Oh my god, no. Wait, do we want to do hardcore medical, but I buff their health? Oh, that means I can swarm with less enemies. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't give him a Photon. It's because the Epi's right, it's in the middle. No, we're doing hardcore medical, but I'm going to rebalance the health variable so that, unless they get headshotted, they're probably not going to die. Because that'll mean the Hueys are going to primarily be running reinserts, but that means if they fuck up, they'll fuck up. That means I can use less AI and do lighter garrisons, and then nighttime I'm going to swarm them. Hoo hoo hoo, baby. Oh man, that's mean. White smoke. 2 grenades. Yeah, we're going old and doing Mark IIs, man. And I'm also going to give 2 purple. Okay. No packs. 10 blood bags, but we'll have blood resupply at base. 50 should be more than enough. If we have insta-kill on, the one difficult thing will become making sure that the medical is balanced at that point. Oh man, that is gonna be cruel. He doesn't need binos, perfect. This means I'm gonna probably lower the coefficients of my AI for VCOM, though, by a few, just a few percentile points, but... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be... It's gonna be mean. Do I have a medical helmet? No. So, when I give them medical BDUs and shit, it's more for me, so I know, oh shit, that guy's like trying to medic stuff, let me make sure I don't shoot him when I RC, but with this being a hardcore medical, I'm not going to be doing a lot of RCing, but I think this is going to be a really interesting op, because if they get fucked, they're just going to get fucked. But I'm giving them a plane literally loaded to bear with napalm. And I don't use that term lightly. It's literally loaded to bear with napalm. It's fun to fly. And I gave it some small diameter bombs as well, and then some AA, but there's not going to be anything that requires AA. It's just going to... That's going to be my, this is the end of Warsaw. Okay. Let me check the poll. How are we doing? I'll make the fire team. Still neck and neck, one over on RTO. What this means is one of the teams will have a medic. But... You know what? I'm not going to do RTOs. Here's why. Here's why. I'm going to delete that post. It's already going to be hard enough with hardcore medical, so people are going to step up if they need to. And if they don't, they're just going to get swarmed and fucking die. And I'll make sure if they don't, like, you know, try to pull back and shit, they'll get swarmed and fucking die. I'll even personally start RCing and shooting people. But I think... that'll be a good way to go. So, you know, we'll give them what they're used to, but at the same time, you know, be ready to fucking smack them if need be. Now I want that full load, and then they can load more if they want to load more. I think that's a good compromise. So, let's see. NCO... Back to this. Do I have anyone that's like an SL that goes above NCO? Or are they using NCO here to be like squad leader? Based off of what I'm seeing, that is the case. But I don't have any like team leader kits. So here's what I'm going to do. For the sake of symbolism, I'm going to put an RTO as the SL, just so he comes pre-built with that radio. And then Medic for his 2 IC, that'll be his battle buddy. And then NCO. Now, do I want to be really, really mean? I could get really intense with this, actually. I could do some Starlight scopes. I could do some Marksman scopes. Definitely an M60. I'm thinking only one M60 per squad, though. And then what do we want the other guy to be? No, we don't want to be as mean as possible, because then it, like, you know, throws the player base in the dirt. That's no fun. I've been in ops where the Zeus is really mean. It's no fun. Because the Zeus is just a dick at that point. Heck is the M97 Riot? That's a shotgun, isn't it? Oh, baby. Looks like the gun they would shoot in the crowds of protesters. Those college students way back when. Oh, ugh. God, American history is ugly. Very, very ugly. Model 70. It's basically like a... whatchamacallit. No. If I'm going to do marksman rifles, I'm going to do them as Mark 14s. All history is ugly. Yeah, no, that's very right. I'm going to say the mortar's going to be open to anyone to crew. Specifically, though, the engineers would probably, like, be in charge of statics and whatnot. Definitely, so M60. He's got a tripod for the M60, though, too. Hold up, just give me a machine gunner. Yeah, so I'll have to change his backpack out, because I think that's a mount for his gun. You know, actually, real quick, if I give him that... can he, like, actually just take his M60 and set it up on a tripod? Like, on his own volition? Because I actually don't know how that works. Because if he can, then I'm just going to give him the tripod. A carbine... I used to call a carbine a carabine. I would just call it the Covenant Carabine. I'm an idiot, but... maybe I'll rescript the medics to have it, but I want to keep it simple, because every new type of weapon I put in the AO, I have to give ammo for it. And there are aspects I want to keep simple in this AO, and there's some that I want to, you know, just make easy. But I don't think this is going to work the way I want, because his assistant would have the gun to actually, like, make the tripod, because that's how the backpack things work. So if I go to assistant, for example... machine gunner assistant, he has... wait. Fuck it, he's not getting the bipod. If he wants to get a bipod, we got, you know, all of these back at base for that. There's not going to be any ammo resupply for those turrets either. Simply because for me to make that... no, I'll experiment with it. There's a way I could, actually. It's going to be a little jank. But there's a way I could. AT with LAWs, I'll put that in the squad level. But, alright, machine gunner. I'll do a dedicated machine gun assistant, because this is going to be like the weapon team. God damn it. That's Liru. I mean, we could also do... no, we're going to make AT fire team-based weapon. So, how do I want to adjust this? Okay, AT assistant. And then... I meant MG assistant, but AT. And then NCO... what, and then Rifleman AT assist? Sounds about right. That gives them 2 sticks of AT. Vehicles are going to be rare, but I am going to throw a few at them. That's why they have the static AT defense weapons. And in all honesty, that's it, because the TLs are going to get M60s. Give one of them an AK? No, they're not commandos. They're just standard infantry, big red one. If they were special forces, then I would just give them a full arsenal and let them go ham. You know, let them build their own kits. Well, A-Train, I mean, they're free to pick up enemy guns, especially when the base starts running out of ammo. I fully suspect them to run out and grab enemy gear. You always see that in TSP. So, I don't have to make that a feature. It's gonna be a given. But they're freshly deployed, so they wouldn't need to grab AK-47s, not yet. But you're absolutely right on that. All right. So medic, we can double-click him, set him as a regular medic for that group. Team leads, let's do those first, because these are the guys I'm gonna do a little bit of fun things with. So M16 with a dual mag. Yeah, so those are tape mags, but they're not gonna, that's not gonna work the way we want it to. Okay. Yep. 15, 1 cable tie, 1 epi, no, 2 epis, 1 earplug, 1 Fulton, 2 morphine, 2 tourniquet. What was the 40mm shotgun with the 6-round ammo stuff? The M32? I think it was the M32. Alright, otherwise, 2 white smoke. Nah, it's used in Nam? The Grim Reaper? No, that's a fucking 4-shot rocket launcher that we don't have. Why not give him HEDP? HEDP wasn't a thing yet. Or at least it wasn't... I'm trying to balance this up to where that's not going to be a thing this up. Even though I say as I give him old World War II hand grenades. No, the Thumper was a single shot. Or was the Thumper different? No, I thought the Thumper was the M79. There's the China Lake, which was like, yeah, the China Lake. It wasn't 6-shot, though. It was like a pump. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. Pump action. Yeah, 40mm shotgun with 6-round stuff. Yeah, that's China Lake. I don't think we... Do we have... Classic. I don't know if we have it. Do we have it? Oh, we do. Interesting. So 8 rounds, so he'll get 1 additional. We're doing 12 to 15 mags every last count, so it's fine, you know. And then they're team leads, but I do want to give them some smoke and flares. I'm not doing Mark 14s. It's not. This isn't going to be early war Vietnam. This is going to be like mid-range Vietnam. So like when M16s were available. But if you ever do early war stuff, then it would be Mark 14s. I thought about for like marksman stuff, but nah. It's just more work. What else do I want to give them? Illumination and flare equipment. I'm just going to do 3 flares, and then anything else he needs he can take from the landing site. Oh, we do have buckshot rounds. That's kind of funny. 2 green, 2 red, and 2 smokes. Green and red, and we'll do white. Is the China Lake a meme equal to Klocko's Glocko? No, the China Lake is an actual gun, whereas Klocko's Glocko is a total fucking meme. Get rid of the radios. TLs, I don't want to have binos, but the SL I do.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Oh yeah, no, my grandpa told me the M16 was trash as well, but he mostly flew helicopters and was a forward observer. Well, my father told me that grandpa would tell him he would just sit at a bar listening to a radio and coordinate artillery strikes based off of what was being said over the radio. Alright, so rest of this ops framework is going to literally be kit bashing and then setting up hostile AOs and then doing some ballistics testing. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a file, and I'm going to probably just take the rest of the night off. Just to relax. Because it's important just to, you know, be able to sit back and chill. And I do want to look into some Namalsk stuff, some Bloodsucker stuff, and test some scripts. And I don't want to stream them because I want them to be a little bit of a surprise. Vietnam Napalm. Alright, otherwise, hope you all enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow for Stargate 1945 edition. Barb, what the fuck is wrong with you? But otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. And, yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night.